Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to City Skylines, where we have some traffic problems. Mainly over here in our industrial area, it's all these people trying to get in and out of here. This isn't flowing. That's an easy fix. Just a two-lane highway roundabout should take care of that. It's a fairly small one since there's just a three-way intersection there, and that should fix that problem. It may have a bit of a problem with some merging here. Those should go away here in a second, especially if we speed up time. Those will disappear. You as well. You gonna go? You gonna vanish for me? There we go, and that's already flowing a lot better. Might get a little backup here with people turning lefts, but I could solve that pretty simply by saying no left-hand turns right there. Because they can get into that area by coming down this way. So I might get rid of left-hand turns here and here. And then anybody who wants to get in this area has to come up this way. And then we'll see what that does to traffic down there. And that should solve a lot of our problems. One thing I forgot to do, though, was that and that. We don't want road anarchy on, because that is now looking kind of funky there. Don't know why I had the bulldoze tool open. Let's bring this up. Just make that a little nicer of a slope here. There we go. Yeah, that's flowing pretty well. As a matter of fact, I don't know that I need to even worry about those left-hand turns. Looks like it's going to be okay. Yeah, traffic's moving through there now. Not as many people complaining about nowhere to sell their goods anymore. They seem to have solved that problem for themselves. Almost think I need to get my train station back in, though, because this is a little rough. This area is having a bit of a problem. I think what I need to do is extend out my zone just a little bit to cover this, so this road stays local traffic only. So let's do that. Let's bring that out to cover all of that. So this is local traffic only. You have to live here. Like, I want you coming down here and using this road, not all of this. Yeah. So that should take care of this. Now it'll just be residents that live there taking care of that. We don't have any transit except the trolley that goes over there to the university. I want to leave it that way. Only this part's going to have the trolley, the old district of town. Which we're slowly emptying out. I'm trying to build up population and slowly get rid of this area. You know, dezone all of this, bulldoze it, and start over, essentially. The only thing that'll stay will be maybe we might even wind up moving our trolley station. But for now, we're going to put in some bus lines. Let's go for biofuel buses, put it right next to there. So now we can place bus stops in our town. What is that? Is this a different bus stop? Yeah, it's a different bus stop. And I want to start by making sure these guys over here have a bus route going through. So if it comes in and does, like, I want to try to keep it limited to right-hand turns. Comes up here. Up to, like, about here. Over to here. I'm gonna get this right-hand turns only. You watch. I'm gonna do it to there, and then we can have it come back out and into our residential area over here. Probably just like, you don't have water, huh? Okay. So like there and there, and then I want it to come down here and go where there's a tram stop so people can go through there. But then I kind of want to have it wind up going back up this way. But that's going to be a weird thing for it to do. So let's say it can go here and over here then. Let's go actually up here. Give them a little bus service up here. Another one here. One right here by that walkway. One down here. One over here, and then have them make a left, and then Come back over here and in. It's a long last bit of the journey, isn't it? So we'll have them stop right there. And then to there. Come on, complete the line. And we'll see if that helps any. I mean, it services all of that. And lets them catch a bus if they were on the trolley. And hopefully we can get some cars off the road. Because this area is having trouble getting employees and educated workers again. You don't need you anymore. Go back, check my education levels. They're all fine. And the university has more than enough capacity. I wish all 2,000 people that were eligible were there, because we're about to fall below our 500 to keep our reputation level where it needs to be. Yeah, that's a problem. I can go ahead and bump down what we're given for grants for academic works pretty significantly, because we have a lot. Trying to get this place up to 15,000 people because we need the people. I think, yeah, I'm going to bring this in and do another roundabout right there. Is this area all flowing nice now? Yeah, it's much better. This took care of it, so they should be coming up there where they need to. Why don't you... Oh, you don't have water, do you? Bless your heart. One little house didn't have water. There, now you do. A lot of abandoned buildings over here. Well, maybe not. It said there was, like... From that view, it said there was. It must have auto-deleted, or they tore it down themselves. Okay, so we want to have a bit of a commercial area with residential, and this is all going to be reserved for the campus over here. Maybe some more residential back in through there. And then some residential here. Farmlands. Timber industry with a shipping center hub right here. Coming off probably this road is just like a straight in and out shot. Maybe with a roundabout. Because you know what? Roundabouts are our friend. Okay, so let's bring this Treasy Road on in. That's what it's called. It's Treasy Road. And let's do just a nice big curve to there. And then we're going to change this to a roundabout. A 3-lane highway roundabout should do us just fine. No, not highway. Ramp. Highway itself. A little bit bigger still. There. Makes those buildings have an issue, but they should not be there anymore. Let's just dezone those. I'm okay with there being a little bit of a hill right there. But not all that. Let's not go crazy. There. And it's doing that funky thing again where it... Did I forget and turn something on wrong in this? No? It's all normal. So why it did it like that, I don't really know. Okay, well, we've fixed this problem before, so we'll fix it again. I'll just smooth it all out here. There we go. That one's taken care of. We'll bring you up. There we go. Nice little hill there. And same here. Nice little hill up to the roundabout. It's just so odd that it does that. Maybe a little higher for you. There we go. And then let's soften the terrain. I always hit budget when I want terrain. I don't know why. So if we soften this terrain then... That should look a little better. There we go. And I almost wonder if maybe I shouldn't try to get like a 4th road that comes through here as a secondary road off of all this. Yeah, I think I should. Like, I want to make sure they have enough time to choose their lanes. It's like off about there. That comes out. And around. Can you be on the ground, please? Thank you. Out and around, and then to there, and we'll do another roundabout. Because we're going to need it. This is going to be a lot of residential over here. It's going to be low density still. Actually, do I want to start? No, because this is going to be farmland out this way. I'm planning on doing high density stuff over here. Like, this is all going to be low-density residential out this way. So yeah, okay. So then roundabout tool right here. Oh, I closed it. Right there, but it doesn't need to be that big. That should do us. That's probably too big right there, but okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't check to see if my roundabouts are... Well, they're working, so if they become a traffic problem, we'll worry about it then. This is all flowing quite nicely. They still don't have anywhere to ship their goods, but I think that'll take care of it as we build in some more commercial and stuff. Okay, so off of these, we want secondary roads. I think I'll be okay with doing this as commercial. I don't think this is going to hurt anything. I'm not going to put it right up against the roundabout. Like, just right there. And maybe a little bit here where it's not as polluted. Yeah. And then we're going to get a road that comes in and then branches off here. So let's see what that's going to look like. No, where's the road I want? That's what I want right there. So again, trying to avoid grids as much as possible. I'm gonna have this come in here and then, oops, down like that, and then you will curve around a bit. And that'll be some more commercial, and then up here will be housing. So we'll have one kind of goes there, and then we'll just do streets off of that. Actually, I'm fine with these being straight. And I want this to be sort of a grid, but not really. I mean, like, I don't want it to be, like, perfect grid here. I'm okay with a little grid. And then maybe right, like, no, like there. Yeah, that works for that. I don't really like this gap that's back here, so fill that in with just a weird little thing that'll probably cause all kinds of traffic nightmares. So then all of this side is commercial. The whole thing. There we go. And then residential all back in here. Oh, none of these guys are gonna have water. Okay, let's do that real quick. That's interesting. So we'll come here and up to there and back around and over and down and connect over there. And then we'll follow this road in. You're covered, you're not. That little area right there is not now. Now it is. And then this little area down here's not covered. And then we have a tiny little spot right there that's not covered. I can fix with that. Okay, there, they all have water now. And they've got all their healthcare, fire coverage, all that right here. That should not be an issue for these people. So let's get this. What do you mean, you people? Don't want that off the main road. Just want all these to be like little distinct neighborhoods all throughout the map. And then what I want to do here, I think they know, though. I think the game, yeah, the game realizes that's not connected to there. Okay, good. So that can all zone in there nicely. Got a little gap there that we need to fill in. And there. And then if we need to, we can maybe get a little more commercial in there. But right now, let's let this run and see what happens. This should also help a little bit with our need for workers right now. It's really a big commercial demand still. That's a huge hospital for all those small buildings that are around there. But it kind of looks, it's old and kind of dingy looking, and it's right here by all of this, so I think it's fine. Nobody building those stupid construction site houses, are they? No, we're good. I think we've, nope, they are still. Why? Why do you do this? I don't... I'm going to have to... I've recorded like 4 videos in a row. I'm going to have to actually like disable this theme manager thing and hope it doesn't break my save. Because I think that's the problem. And I'm going to just get rid of the themes I've downloaded. So I think that's our problem. And I'll back up the save before I do it. Don't you worry. Is that a construction site? No, it's just somebody's backyard. Year one. So annoying. Well, we'll have to deal with that another time. And I hope that the save doesn't break. Okay, so you guys have not enough workers. Educated. That's still open. Oh, go away. Wow, we have a massive death wave. Of course, we really only have one cemetery servicing all of this. You know what we're going to do for now? This is temporary. We're just going to plop down some more cemeteries. Just so we've got the capacity, and then we'll get rid of those and replace them with crematoriums here in just a minute. So I'm going to let this run for a minute, let this new area build up, maybe upgrade some, maybe get them some parks or something, and then rejoin you. So we've got a lot of people upgrading. I put in, we're still getting issues with not enough educated workers. So I went ahead and put in a high school and an elementary school over here, even though we already had enough capacity. I mean, we're just way over now. So that's fine. That's an okay problem to have. And so these people should start going to school. So it's right there by their neighborhood, and they're one street out. I'm a little worried that that one street's going to get an awful lot of traffic. So we do have the commercial on it as well, but we'll see what happens. So what I'm going to do now is get a street that comes up in behind here and then connects down here and then branches off back in over here. Maybe even goes over. Like I might let this become a little bridge up and over. In fact, I like that idea. Sorry about your house. We'll put it back in a minute. So I want to, about here, go straight for the first square off, and then about here, go straight one square off, and then I want to, I want it to go right behind the library here. That works. And then we'll bank in a little more, and then we use this guy to connect these two. That's a little funky, but I can fix it. Nope, wrong button. How about you come over here? There we go, and then you kind of straighten up as well. And then we're gonna make you a bridge right here. So that is right about here. Okay. So we will go to just regular tool here. And we'll go up. Boom. That's up pretty high, so we're gonna have to put this up pretty high. I want straight roads. Get back in there. There we go. I want it to be straight across that. Yeah, it's about the same on both sides. I mean, it's really high on these sides, but it has to be in order to get down through there. You, come here. So too steep. Really? How about we say anarchy? And no, it's not. And then, I mean, it is really steep, but one thing I want to do is kind of straighten this up, though. Doesn't want to let me. Let's turn snapping off. I want that to be so sharp there. Let's move it in. So maybe the slope won't be so steep there. Does that work for you? Are you happier now? Maybe. And then we'll have this come down and connect back here. Like so. So let's get you down to the ground. To there, and then we'll have you just kind of go there like that, and then we can get roads all off of this. So we have a massive, massive, massive need for residential right now. So it just looks funky. I wonder if I can get away with it being lower. I mean, those cars aren't really, I mean, they're just barely clearing. I don't want them clipping through. That dump truck fit fine. You can probably bring this side down a little bit, like align that with there. There we go. And I still don't like the way that angle is. Can we just make that better, please, somehow? There we go. That looks a little better. Getting a lot of pedestrians on that, which is cool. But, no traffic to speak of as of yet, because there's no need for traffic at the moment. So then we just want to see where we want roads to kind of come through here. You know, I'm kind of okay with this happening here. Like, why are you above the ground? Stop that. I swear. There we go. So that'll be a little section there. And then we'll bring one off of here that snakes in back through here and kind of does a thing. You're not an invalid shape, shut up. It'll just loop around on itself if I can get it to do it. There we go. Fancy cul-de-sac, I guess. I don't know. And then I want one that comes off here and comes up to that road there so I can get some houses there and there. Yeah, that works. They're not very big houses, but whatever. And then we'll do another one off of here. Ooh, it's really close to that highway. I wonder how much sound pollution that makes. Like that, and then maybe a little one that comes in like that. I mean, it doesn't maximize the space to do all these curvy, twisty roads, but it will let me get some green spaces in here. Like, I plan on putting trees and stuff in to make it look a lot better. Park coverage. They've got a park over there, a park over there. Let's give them... Not a park with trees. Let's give them a playground. Like, just center here. There. That way, when we go ahead and zone this in, they'll be ready to go. So now I want up this way to be my commercial. So, like, this will be my commercial area over here. The rest will be all residential. So let's get to putting water in before I forget. You thought I forgot, and indeed I had. So there you go. You all have water. And then we'll run water off of this guy over to here. And then off of this guy back here. Yeah, I know you don't have water. Or power, for that matter. There we go. That covers all of that. Not quite. So we will follow this road in. Bring you down. And around a little more. And around a little more. Now that whole place has water. There we go. So this will all be residential too. Ooh, that's odd that it has that partially zoned. Don't worry, we're going to get you power. I'm working on it right now. I'm going to bring these people over. Oh, a wave of happiness just overcame the city. I'm glad you're all so thrilled to be in. We need a new name for this city, guys. Like, seriously, start suggesting stuff in the comments. That doesn't work. We're not a film festival. Go and then fill all this in, and once I start building, you'll have power over here, and you can shut the hell up. Such a lovely mayor. Shut the hell up. Don't worry, you're gonna get power. It's coming. Why are they yielding to go on the... Oh, that's who I want to yield. Never mind. Ooh, getting a bit of traffic right there, because there's a stoplight there. I can fix that. We'll just get rid of that stoplight. Will you people build so these guys will stop complaining about not having power? Like, seriously, just, come on, build. That's all you have to do. Just jump that gap for me. Just, like, somebody build right there, and we'll be, oh, I want that to be commercial. So our commercial need is popping up just a little bit. Like a 10th grader in algebra. Yes, I said that. And tiny little one there, and then commercial. I'm okay with commercial being on the main road. It's not a huge commercial need, so I'm going to just do this here for now and then see what's what once it all builds up. But we are running short on time. Let's go ahead and do all of that and see what that looks like. Traffic appears to be okay. Where was that we had an inner traffic light? Let's get rid of these traffic lights here. Wrong button, Brandon. So we want to go turn off that traffic light and instead just make it so these guys have to yield. By the way, while I was letting everything upgrade, I kind of did some things over here on this as well. There was two traffic lights, one here, one here. So instead, I just made it so that people coming on have to give way, people coming on here have to give away, and that these guys can flow straight through no matter which direction they're going. So that took care of that. I also made sure, so I noticed on the highway, every once in a while cars were pausing here. So I made sure that they just carry on through that and don't treat it as a junction that they have to worry about. So we'll have a nice treat area back there once that all gets built up. You guys finally have your power, even though you are building those really obnoxious construction sites again. But we're going to figure that out. We are. Matter of fact, let's look at it now real quick. Let's see if we can't just find that building that's causing the problem and undo it. God, there's so many though. Let's go just low density. There we go. That should solve it. I wish I knew what it was called, like its file, so that I could just be like, new. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be one that I got off the Steam Workshop, and if I can figure out what theme it was I downloaded, then we can kill it. Just by basically removing that. Can I have just... Oh, I excluded that. My bad. Okay, so that's what I want to do is this. Get rid of all of those, and now we're looking at just... Okay, I'm with you now. Alright, cool. Yeah, because we want just low density. And we want to find that damn construction site. Thought I saw it. Nope. I know we're scrolling through really quick, but I'm just kind of looking. I've seen it so many times in bold. Ooh, there they are. Eclectic. It's the eclectic. That's the problem. So that's the one I need to get rid of, is the eclectic theme. All right. Now that we know, I can uninstall that, and we won't have this problem anymore. But what I can do is just go back to Theme Manager. Oh, no. I should be able to say these guys, like all three of those themes can move in, and we don't have water. And maybe that'll solve the problem. But I will also uninstall that eclectic thing. Yeah, we don't have enough water at all. So let us put in another pumping station right about there. That should be connected, should have availability, and then we're getting low on sewage treatment, so we will go over here, plop down some more poop pipes. That's a great alliteration if ever I heard it, and that should take care of our water problems. Yes, it did. What is our traffic sitting at before we wrap this up? Let's see how I'm doing. 79%. Kind of bad down through here, but this whole area is going to get reworked soon anyway, once we get up to 15,000 people. Our death wave has been resolved. We have a lot of abandoned houses up here. Why are you guys all abandoned? Because I didn't let you have your thing anymore? Abandoned because there was no water. Okay, so we were without water longer than I realized. My bad. Okay, so one last thing, since this is the campus DLC that we're playing. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time getting a lot of students in until we really get a bigger town. But that's okay. We will figure that out, but that will happen in a later video. So, until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.